Our world is filled with beauty, wonder, and endless surprises. From the highest mountain peaks to the deepest ocean trenches, there are places that spark our curiosity and ignite our imagination. But alongside all this beauty, there are mysteries that defy explanation. Enigmas that have puzzled explorers, scientists, and dreamers for generations. Some places on Earth seem to swallow ships and planes whole, leaving behind only questions, rumors, and a trail of unsolved puzzles. The Bermuda Triangle is one such place, a mysterious stretch of ocean, infamous for unexplained disappearances and strange phenomena that have captured the world's attention. Ships have vanished without a trace, as if swallowed by the sea itself, leaving behind no wreckage or clues. Planes have disappeared from clear blue skies, their last messages filled with confusion and fear, never to be heard from again. These disappearances have been reported in newspapers, whispered about on radios, and discussed in living rooms around the world. These are not just stories, they're real events that have fueled a legend, inspiring countless books, movies, and theories. The allure of the unknown draws us in, making us wonder what secrets might be hidden beneath the waves or behind the clouds. What causes these mysterious vanishings? Is it the unpredictable power of nature, or could there be something more, something beyond our current understanding? For centuries, generations have passed down tales of a sea that never returns what it takes, spinning yarns of ghost ships, lost crews, and strange lights in the night. Scientists, sailors, and storytellers alike have all tried to solve its riddle, each offering their own explanations, some grounded in fact, others in fantasy. Is the Bermuda Triangle a portal to another world, a place where the laws of physics break down, or is it simply misunderstood, a victim of myth and coincidence? To find out, we must look closely and carefully, separating fact from fiction and examining the evidence with open minds. We'll explore the science behind the stories, the eyewitness accounts, and the enduring power of myth that keeps the Bermuda Triangle alive in our imaginations. The journey to understand the Bermuda Triangle is a journey into the heart of mystery itself, a quest that challenges what we know and invites us to dream. So, let's begin our exploration of this captivating corner of our planet. The adventure starts now, and who knows what we might discover along the way. To unravel the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, we first need to pinpoint its location on the map. This isn't as simple as it sounds because the triangle is more an idea than a place you'll find labeled on any globe. The Bermuda Triangle isn't marked on any official map. It's a name given by writers, not geographers. Over the years, authors and storytellers have drawn its boundaries in slightly different places, but the general area remains the same. Its 3 points are usually said to be Bermuda, Miami, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. These locations form the corners of the infamous triangle. Connect these 3 points, and you'll see a vast triangle stretching across the Atlantic, covering more than 500,000 square miles of ocean, an area so large it's hard to imagine. To put it in perspective, that's larger than France, Spain, and Germany combined. It's one of the most expansive regions of open water in the world. The ocean here is incredibly deep. So deep, in fact, that in places like the Puerto Rico Trench, the seafloor drops farther below the surface than Mount Everest rises above it. This makes the area not just wide, but also unfathomably deep. Despite its reputation, this isn't a remote, empty sea. The Bermuda Triangle is a major highway for ships and planes, bustling with activity day and night. Every single day, countless vessels and aircraft cross these waters without incident, carrying people and goods between continents. The disappearances that have made the triangle famous are actually rare. But because the area is so vast and so heavily traveled, even a handful of incidents can seem like a pattern. When something does go wrong, the sheer size and depth of the ocean makes searching for wreckage or survivors incredibly difficult. Sometimes, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. The Bermuda Triangle is not an untouched wilderness, but a busy, challenging stretch of ocean where nature and human activity collide. Its reputation is built on the rare exceptions, not the everyday reality. For every mysterious disappearance, there are thousands of safe journeys. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle grows from a handful of stories, strange tales that stand out against a backdrop of normalcy. But what about those stories? What really happened to the ships and planes that vanished without a trace? These are the mysteries that have captured imaginations for generations. To find out, let's look back in time and explore the origins of the Bermuda Triangle legend. The Bermuda Triangle's reputation for strangeness goes back centuries. Christopher Columbus in 1492 recorded odd events as he sailed through these waters. His compass spun wildly, confusing his crew. He also saw a great flame crash into the sea, likely a meteor, but terrifying to sailors of the time. These incidents were simply strange notes in a dangerous voyage. Only later did people see them as the first clues to a larger mystery. Columbus's log became the earliest whisper of the Bermuda Triangle legend. Even before it had a name, this ocean was a place of the unknown. The seeds of myth were planted early, but the legend truly took off in the 20th century. No story defines the Bermuda Triangle quite like the mysterious disappearance of Flight 19. It's a tale that has fascinated and puzzled people for generations, becoming the very heart of the Triangle's legend. On December 5, 1945, 5 Navy Avenger bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 14 men, all experienced airmen, set out on what was supposed to be a routine training mission over the Atlantic. The weather was clear, the sea calm, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But then, suddenly, confusion struck. The flight leader's compasses malfunctioned, leaving him disoriented and unsure of their position. The pilots, trained for emergencies, found themselves in a situation no manual could prepare them for. Radio transmissions grew increasingly desperate. "Everything is wrong. We can't be sure of any direction," one pilot reported. Their voices, once calm, now carried fear and uncertainty as they tried to navigate the endless blue. The planes began flying in circles, searching for land as their fuel dwindled. Minutes ticked by. Then, radio silence. One by one, the bombers vanished, swallowed by the vast ocean, leaving no trace behind. A rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared without a trace, along with its 13-man crew. The sky and sea offered no clues, only more questions. In just one afternoon, 6 aircraft and 27 men were lost forever. No wreckage was ever found. No survivors returned. The world was left stunned. This tragedy became the cornerstone of the Bermuda Triangle legend, fueling decades of speculation and fear. The story spread quickly. Experienced pilots, clear skies, and a total unexplained disappearance. It was as if the triangle itself had swallowed them whole. Was it a supernatural force at work, or something more earthly but equally mysterious? Theories began to swirl. Flight 19's fate remains one of the most haunting and enduring mysteries of the Triangle, a story that refuses to fade. News of the disappearance spread around the globe, capturing the imagination of millions and inspiring countless books, articles, and documentaries. Wild theories soon followed. Some believed in alien abductions, others whispered about sea monsters or time warps lurking in the Triangle's depths. What could possibly explain such sudden and total vanishings? The mystery only deepened as years passed with no answers. The search for answers led to some extraordinary and imaginative ideas, each more fantastic than the last. Let's dive into the most fantastic theories behind Flight 19's disappearance, and then see what science has to say about this legendary mystery. When facts fall short, imagination takes over. Some believe aliens have an underwater base in the Triangle, abducting ships and planes. Others blame sea monsters, giant squids or prehistoric beasts lurking below. The most romantic theory links the Triangle to Atlantis, its lost energy crystals disrupting navigation. These stories are thrilling, inspiring countless books and movies. But there's no evidence, no alien bases, no monsters, no Atlantis ruins. The real explanations may be less magical, but they're just as fascinating. The truth, as always, is stranger and more interesting than fiction. Let's look at what science has to say. The natural world holds its own mysteries. Scientists look to nature for answers. The Bermuda Triangle is notorious for sudden, violent storms and hurricanes. The Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current, can scatter wreckage far from any disaster. Microbursts, sudden downdrafts, can force planes into the sea with little warning. Electronic fog may cause instruments to malfunction, confusing pilots and sailors. A small boat or plane caught in these conditions can vanish without a trace. The ocean's power, not the paranormal, explains many disappearances. Nature is unpredictable and deadly. The Triangle's dangers are real, but not supernatural. But weather isn't the only factor. Human error plays a role too. Human error is a constant at sea and in the air. Even skilled pilots and sailors can make mistakes, especially in challenging conditions. Flight 19's leader was unfamiliar with the area, likely mistook islands, and led his squadron astray. Many lost ships were overloaded, poorly maintained, or crewed by the inexperienced. Risk-taking and poor judgment often end in disaster, especially in a place as unforgiving as the Triangle. Most maritime accidents worldwide are due to human factors, not mysterious forces. The Bermuda Triangle is no exception. The legend grows, but the truth is often simple. Still, some mysteries remain. Could the answer lie beneath the waves? Deep below the triangle's surface lies another possible explanation: methane hydrates. These ice-like deposits can suddenly release massive amounts of gas. A methane eruption creates a plume of bubbles, lowering water density. A ship above could lose buoyancy and sink instantly. No time for a distress call. The gas could also rise into the air, stalling or damaging low-flying planes. This theory is still debated, but it offers a natural explanation for sudden total disappearances. No magic, just science at work in the deep ocean. The sea hides many secrets, but not all are supernatural. Still, the legend persists. Why does the myth endure? The Bermuda Triangle legend was built by writers and the media. In 1964, Vincent Gaddis coined the term and connected old stories into a single mystery. Charles Berlitz's 1974 bestseller sensationalized the triangle, mixing fact with fiction. TV shows and newspapers amplified every incident, often ignoring the mundane truth. Many mysteries were later debunked or found to be outside the triangle. The story was more exciting than reality, and people preferred the myth. The media turned a busy stretch of ocean into a supernatural hotspot. The legend became larger than life, but what does the evidence really show? Let's draw our own conclusions. After exploring history, science, and myth, what remains of the Bermuda Triangle mystery? It's a real place, shaped by powerful natural forces and human error. Studies show its accident rate is no higher than other busy seas. The legend is a product of exaggeration in storytelling. Yet the mystery endures, not in the ocean but in our minds. We crave wonder, and the triangle gives us a place to imagine the unknown. The true mystery is our fascination with the unexplained. The Bermuda Triangle is both a natural hazard and a canvas for our imagination. Some mysteries are meant to be explored, not solved. The legend reminds us that the world still holds secrets. Even in the age of science, we need places for our curiosity to roam. The Bermuda Triangle endures as a symbol of the unknown, and that perhaps is its greatest power.